So these are the supplies that I picked up to put this tree together. I got a reducer, 4-inch to 2-inch for the base, another reducer, 2-inch to 3-inch for the top, a 2-inch coupler to couple the two 2-inch sections together. Additionally, for the base, I got 4 adapters threaded on one end, smooth on the other, 4 1/2-inch tees, 8 1/2-inch 45-degree elbows or angles. I got 3 eye hooks for the guy wires to help stabilize this so it doesn't blow over in the wind. Some cup hooks that I will use to hold the lights, and then also PVC cement. In addition to that, the PVC pipe. I got 2 5-foot sections of 2-inch pipe, only because they didn't have a full 10-foot section. But I thought this might even benefit me for storage. I'll cut them down to size, use the coupler to piece them together, and then at the end of the season I can pull them apart and it should be easier for me to store. And then the 1/2-inch PVC pipe to help build the base. I got 4 pieces. They're 10-foot long each. I may only need 3, but we'll see as the project goes along. Have extra if I screw up a cut. I'm starting to assemble the base. I use the 4-inch to 2-inch reducer. That'll set on the ground. The 2-inch will slide on the top of that. In the center of it, I'll have a piece of pipe hammered into the ground 18 inches or so. That'll stick up through, and the pipe will sit over the top of that to help give some stability to it as well. But for the base, I drilled out some holes, 3 so far. I got 1 more to go. I use my step bit. 13/16 seems to be the best size hole to get those adapters to screw in nicely. So I'll finish this and we'll continue with the project. Okay, so here is the completed base. It's got the reducer there, 2 to 4-inch. I got my adapters in there, my lateral pieces, and then the cut pieces of PVC used to make the circle. This is where I'll screw in the cup hooks across the bottom. I'll measure them out, kind of space them evenly, and then I'll use that to string the lights up to the top. There's one section of the 2-inch PVC with the coupler in the center, and I'll attach the top part when I get to that point. I got the hooks in the base. There's 24 all the way around the perimeter, and they're spaced anywhere from 12 inches to 10 inches, give or take here and there, just so I can get 24 around the whole perimeter. The top section of the tree is here. I have that reducer 3-inch down to 2-inch. I actually had to trim out. I used my Dremel tool on the inside so this pipe could fit up through there. There's a lip. So I had to grind that lip down so I could flip this the way it is here to get it to slip over the pipe completely. From there, I put 12 hooks, pre-drilled, screwed the 12 hooks in to hook the top part of the wires to. So there's 12 on the top, 24 on the bottom. Again, I got the coupler with the other 2-inch PVC, so that'll fit right on there, and I'll string the lights. Not sure what I'm going to do about a tree topper yet. I'm going to have to come up with something. Not sure. I'll figure something out though. There's the pieces all put together, the base, the two sections with the coupler here. One thing I noticed, I was hoping not to have to glue these two pieces, just for storage purposes would be easier, but there is some play in that coupler, so I may wind up putting some PVC glue in there just to make it a little more secure. The other thing I added were the eye hooks, 3 of them for the guy wires. I'll just run some line from those down to the ground and stake them in with tent stakes or something, just to give it some more stability for the wind. Next thing is to string the lights. These are the lights I purchased. I got 4 rolls, 250 LED lights. One of the main reasons I purchased these were for the length. They're 51.8 feet of lighted length. I kind of figured I'm going to need close to 200 feet. So we'll see how it works out. If need be, if I don't have enough or it's grossly short, I can always trim one of these pieces at 2-inch down to lower the length so everything fits. Right now it's 8 feet tall, so I can make some adjustments as I go if need be. So I'm going to get to stringing. Alright, so there it is. It worked out okay. Not too shabby. Pretty happy with it. I did have to trim the 2-inch pipe down. I took 2 inches off actually, because I had about almost 3 feet of space. So I trimmed it, kind of went around and tried to straighten things out, and still wound up a couple inches short, so I just used a zip tie. Maybe next year I'll be able to get it worked out a little bit better. Next is to figure out the tree topper, but yeah, worked out pretty good.